Let me crack my.
1, 2, 3. Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh.
All right. You got it. You got it this time.
1, 2, 3.
Pussy tight,
Nice.
pussy clean, pussy fresh.
Hey, that was a sick clap.
That's a good song. Where'd you hear that?
Tink tonk.
Ting tong, ting tong.
I love tink tonk. I don't like. You know what? I don't like calling it tink tonk. It is a Chinese app. It sounds racist.
Bro, I
We're
was
not going
watching
for
a
that.
thing last night. I was watching the show Alone, and there's
Shows
it's,
the shit.
Yeah, it's like Naked and Afraid, except nobody's naked, and it was they were
Everyone's afraid.
everybody is afraid, and everybody's dying. It's literally just watching a couple people die slowly for $500,000. But this couple made a log cabin, and there's holes in between the logs, and they shove stuff in there like dirt. They were doing moss, and it's called chinking.
Ooh, I don't like that.
Jeez.
It's called chinking. That's what they just kept saying it over and over.
Guess
And then
who's never getting SNL?
And then at one point, yeah, sorry. I'm trying
He's
to
using a verb.
I'm trying to accidentally take Shane's route. I'm like, have you
Yeah.
guys ever heard of chinking? It's a real.
If we were trying to take that route, we wouldn't cut half the things I say out of the fucking
Yeah.
episode.
That's a good point. It's a thing, though, and they just kept showing the definition on the screen.
Of course they
And it's
have
just
to.
like the word over and
They're
over.
like, this is what this means.
Yeah, dude. In
As
case
soon
anybody
as-
joined halfway through, this is what
just
we're
like a white lady. Just
in case you were sleeping and it was like, this is called chinking. You're like, what the hell?
what is this? Discovery Channel's canceled.
You're like, when did this show get good?
Oh my God. So what did you listen to on the way here, Josh?
Nope.
We got to talk about
Not
it.
on the way here this morning.
You start. Okay, what?
This was your pump up song?
Name the
No,
song.
no.
Wait, tell them the song.
It's Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
You're a
Yeah.
psychopath.
Ew, dude.
You
Dude.
listened to that song in the AM.
It came up on my YouTube. It was like recommended for me, and I haven't
Starting
heard it in like
your
10
day
years,
like that
dude.
is crazy.
I remember hearing that song in like 7th grade and being like, oh.
Can Jeff? I think Jeff's the perfect person, just in case anybody hasn't. If you haven't listened to it, what we would recommend you do is pause this and then go listen to the entire song. I hope you have nothing else to do today because it will affect your day. But for the people not willing to
It's
do
also
that,
13 minutes long.
Yeah.
for the people not willing to do that, can we let Jeff describe what the song's about?
It is
I want
it is
to
a
watch-
song from like picture in your head the corniest rapper possible. Fitted cap, wearing it like a fucking idiot, baggy jean shorts, and he's like, yo, this girl had a hard life. She was addicted to drugs. Now she has sex for money. The devil. And it's gay.
That is.
I don't know. I don't think you know the song at all. That's not the song at all.
But wait.
That's not the song at all.
If I think the song that is a good Immortal Technique impression, I will give you that.
That's not the song at all.
The song, if I'm not wrong, and I'm sorry that I have to say this,
Are you looking
is,
forward to him headlining Gathering of the Juggalos?
Is he?
I have no idea.
So
yeah,
the
I'm gonna go
song
there.
is about a young man
Yes.
who's in a gang.
Yes.
He's trying the best he can do to fit in and make it into this gang.
Yes.
And so
But he got locked once and he didn't hesitate to squeal. So now he has to do things to prove that he's real.
Okay. It's crazy that you know the lyrics. You're alarming
Is there
me
anything
so
worse
bad.
than a rap song that follows a story?
What? Whoa, okay.
Well,
no,
first
no.
off, let me fucking finish. It's giving me if I was watching this podcast right now, I would be losing my mind. I'd be like, somebody finish what the fucking song is about, okay? This young man wants to fit in with this gang. And so often there are things that you do to get into a gang. You can either be jumped in. If you're a lady, you can be fucked in. In this specific storyline, and we don't support this, they make him rape a lady on a rooftop. Am I wrong?
He drags
It's on
her
the
through
rooftop.
the alley. Yep.
Bag over her head,
Through an alley to a rooftop?
That's what he says.
and then
You're already in an
he
alley.
does that, which is terrible. I actually don't even like. Honestly, I don't even like saying that word. But he does that, and then finds out that it's his mom.
It's his own mother. They put a sheet cover.
I'm-
that's the big reveal. He goes, and what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, because he was staring into the face of his own mother. And then everyone's like, whoa.
And then doesn't he kill himself?
yeah, he kills.
Wait,
he jumps,
wait.
yeah,
He jumps off the roof.
Yeah, and kills
Hold on.
himself.
I'm about to do a 180 real quick. Are you sure this is a song about a guy who was tricked into raping his own mother? Or is
I
it like
already
a
don't like where this is
metaphor to like he raped a girl or a woman and then he saw his mother's face? Like,
No.
how could
No,
I do
it was
No,
his
it was
mom.
his
It's-
mom
it's his
because this
actual
motherfucker
mom.
jumped off the roof afterwards.
Well, no. But could it be a song about a guy who like
No,
who was
no,
like,
no, it's not.
how could I do this to somebody? I saw my own mother
No,
in her.
It's
No,
a-
it's
if you
his
listen to
literal
this
mother.
entire 13-minute song,
Yeah, it's
it's
his
longer
literal
than
mother.
most of the sets we do.
Yes.
It is a very literal song.
It's
I like
very
where you're
literal.
going with it. And listen,
Yeah, that's way too deep for what this song is.
Listen, no, but that's the thing is it's actually not, because if I know anything about corny storytelling rap, they're always trying to go for a deeper meaning.
One sec, you guys don't fuck with Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique is
Are you out of your fucking mind?
I don't even know any songs by them
Okay,
other than that.
so
But it
Immortal
is-
Technique
Don't
is
they- don't they
revered
look at-
in like the rap battle
Yeah, they
world
do.
because of his
Or they are.
lyrics and stuff like that. Personally, do I want to listen to a 13-minute song? Period. No. Do I want to listen to a 13-minute song about a man who has to rape his own mom? What do I look? Do I look like
Never.
a psycho to you? Never. I listened to that song one entire
That's
time
what everybody does.
because somebody, Joe Lewis, made me listen to it when I was in high school, and I've never been the same since.
Yeah, dude.
That Immortal Technique has a very strong JROTC vibe. Like that's who likes.
Immortal Technique, similar to other lyrical rappers, appeals to troubled white men.
We're very big fans of Yeet.
I don't like Yeet, honestly.
I'm Sosa, baby. Chief Keef all day.
I do love Chief Keef.
Yeah,
Big
we can
Chief
all agree
Keef
on
fan.
that.
We can all agree on Chief Keef.
I'm a gorilla in a fucking coop.
I-
whatever that means.
I personally don't love lyrical rap, and I know we've kind of discussed this. We talked about Linkin Park on like one of the first couple episodes, but just lyrical. I like to not feel anything when I listen to rap music. I want to listen to these bitches love Sosa,
Yeah.
and that's as deep as it gets.
like-
I'm like,
they
they
do.
do.
They
They
do.
love him.
Those bitches.
They do love
The
him.
bitches do love
bitch-
him.
They love him. Undeniably.
Undeniably.
the
Raries
bitches
and
love
Rovas.
Sofa. They love
Raries
him.
and Rovas.
Raw reason.
These hoes love Chief Sosa.
These hoes love Chief Sosa.
And then you talk about shooting guns.
He gon' clap for Sosa, but then she gon' clap for Sosa.
Did the beat go off?
They gonna clap for Sosa.
Everybody's gonna clap for Sosa.
Up
Dude.
at the Mexico.
You know what? Let's put our mics down. Let's all clap for Sosa real quick.
He, they, them is gonna clap for Sosa.
I heard you.
The non-binaries clap for Sosa.
Zim Zir claps for Sosa, dude.
Latinxes fuck with Sosa.
They
That's a
do.
crazy-
They do actually.
Yeah, they.
He writes it down. He's like Latinx. Like
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna write that down.
I'm gonna go ahead and sneak that one into the set.
I do like bars. I like bars, but it cannot be.
Where does it draw the line for you? Because Wayne has nothing but lyrical.
No.
wordplay.
Stop right now. That's not what I'm talking about. I completely disagree. Lil Wayne is not.
No, you just said you don't like.
He's not a
Lil
lyrical,
Wayne
lyrical,
is-
spiritual. Like,
Lil Wayne is not a. I would not personally consider Lil Wayne a lyrical comic. Or not comic. Rapper.
You're a fucking nerd,
I'm
dude.
a lyrical comic.
That's all he does is analogies.
Yeah,
And metaphors.
exactly, dude. It's like a comic who does wordplay. That's all it is. That's not lyrical to
Well,
me.
he's
That's
he's
figuring out one thing
he's
that works and
He's a
doing it.
punchline rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne's a
Yes.
punchline rapper. He's not like a lyrical.
G's moving silence like lasagna.
Boom.
That's
dude.
not lyrical.
That's what do you consider lyrical? Then?
If money talks, I'm the ventriloquist.
no, this is
Exactly.
what your argument. It makes no sense though. It really doesn't because you're saying it's not lyric heavy. That's all that Wayne is.
No, he's not.
That's
No,
all
he's
it
not.
is.
No,
dude.
he's
How
fucking
is- How
not.
is he not? He
Because
doesn't.
it's
he
all
doesn't-
analogies.
That's what it is. That's what lyrics
That's not
are.
what
That's
lyric.
lyrics
That's not
are.
lyrical to
That's
me.
what lyrics
Lyrical
are.
is being able to
the
make
words.
Is lyrical to.
It's the words.
You're fucking wrong, dude.
Lyrics are the words.
Lyrics are the fucking
Yes.
words, yeah.
So how are you
but
not
that
lyrical
doesn't
if you're
that
using the
doesn't mean
words?
that everybody who says words, these bitches love Chief Sosa. Guess what? Those are all fucking words, you idiot.
Yes.
Welcome back
One
to the
second.
Joe Budden podcast.
Dude.
It does.
And whatever, you
I
fat
really
as
want to
fuck.
understand. I'm truly
Oh.
being serious. I don't understand what you're saying, and I want to because it
Okay.
does not compute.
Lyrical to me. This is my opinion before I jump across this fucking room.
And then I put you in a triangle choke
I'll
and
fuck
suck
you
your
up,
dick.
Josh.
I would suck your dick.
Josh
so
went to the
hard.
military for a couple years, thinks he can beat the shit out of everybody.
I could.
I don't like it when
Everybody
daddies,
here,
when
I could
daddies are
fucking
fighting.
suck you guys off.
Daddies are fighting, and I don't like
Dude,
it.
I'll kiss you. Fuck me.
All right,
So lyrical to me means being able to paint a picture, maybe even tell a story. That's not personally what I'm into. I'm not into the storytelling type of thing. Wordplay is a part of it. Good rhyming is obviously a part of it when it comes to rap. But I imagine somebody who's talking about something, telling a story, can paint a picture in your head. Real G's move in silence like lasagna is a bad joke at an open mic. To me, Lil Wayne, arguably one of the greatest rappers to ever live.
The GOAT, the best to ever do it.
I totally disagree with that,
The
but
best to ever
that's
do it.
fine. That's all opinion here. I personally think
This is so gay. Dude, we're just like three comics discussing.
no, but
Nobody gives a
I
fuck
have a
about this
point to make
conversation.
because I'm actually angry.
Next topic: Jordan or LeBron?
I don't think that making all Wayne's like, oh, that's crazy. Every bar that any person has ever been like, this Lil Wayne bar is crazy. It's a fucking analogy. It's a wordplay analogy. That's not lyricism to me.
So what is?
I've already covered
So you
that
think
part.
storytelling and rhyming?
I mentioned more than just storytelling.
I don't want to talk about rap anymore.
Yeah, dude, but I just don't get. We can talk about it later.
I just think, dude. I actually
Who's a
don't like-
lyricist? Then?
I actually don't like Lil Wayne that much. I'm gonna
Who's
be
a-
honest with
okay.
you.
This is hurting my feelings.
This is.
I like
crazy.
Lil Wayne up until about 2008.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
2000.
That's
yeah,
like prime
2009.
Yeah, 05 to 2010. That's about all you need.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I don't care
okay,
for
as long
him
as we
after
can
that.
agree on that.
I don't care for him.
All right.
after
Anyway,
that.
we got to talk about something else because I'm getting angry.
Can I spit some music opinion here? I
Yeah.
fucking hate, absolutely hate, with a passion, white boy reggae.
Is that
like,
a
I just
genre
don't-
that you
like
encounter a lot?
slightly
Yeah. How
stupid.
often?
I grew up in
like
Florida.
slightly stupid.
I grew up in Florida. That's every fucking band.
Okay.
If you go to a music festival, it's like the Dirty Heads, slightly stupid, and it's just the same like ding 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 ding, and they. I
that
love
was a
ganja.
bizarre impression of.
I actually know
any
exactly
kind
what
of
you're talking
reggae.
about.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. You just went.
Sublime with Rome.
I went to a
Yuck.
Sublime with Rome concert one time. I ate a fistful of hydros and projectile vomited in the crowd. It was sick as fuck.
Sick.
Yeah.
I've never
That
heard
rules.
of these.
That's what
bands.
those people deserve.
You've never heard of Sublime?
Sublime with Row.
Well, Sublime with
I've
Rome
not heard of
because
Sublime.
Sublime's lead singer died,
Oh,
and
so
then they replaced
Oh, I
it. But
didn't
they were
know.
like, we can't just call
Of-
ourselves Sublime.
Okay, I get it. I respect
This
that.
podcast sucks.
So far, I would not be against restarting. This.
No. This is good. This
No,
is good.
This is good.
This is good.
Let's go to this.
This
I've,
is reverse what normally happens. Jeff now is like, no, we need to.
I've already
Oh,
felt so
yeah.
many emotions in this podcast. It's insane that I'm still here.
Why don't you
I was
talk
so
about
angry.
Yeah, that was crazy. Actually, that was weird.
I get angry, dude. Josh was a little heated up too, man. I was looking at Josh's face, and I could see the
got
lack of joy in his face, and I was like, he's actually upset, and I was actually upset too.
You got
wait
mad
wait
at me
till the
because
video version comes out, and you can see the disinterest in my face.
I saw it. I saw it out of the peripheral.
No, you looked at me and I went, and then you were like, okay.
Yeah, you were like, you basically made a face like, this guy's a fucking idiot, and I was like, no, the fuck, I'm not, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck.
Can you tell these boys were in a car to Alabama for 8 hours together?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, we got big dogged all weekend by a
Yeah, that
fucking
was
comic.
That was sick.
They're at each other's throats because they had to
We were-
be on the road
well,
together for fucking
We
9
were
hours.
in each other's throats on the road. To be fair,
Roadhead.
Who drove?
both. You drove the way there.
I drove the whole way there. He drove like
Most of-
90% of the
Who
way
gives
back.
better head?
Oh, I give way better. head.
Wait, yeah, Matt's. Dude, look at my mouth. I got like snaggle teeth in the back, probably.
Do you? You do have
no,
a
I have-
crooked. You have a crooked bottom row. You got Will Ferrell teeth on
I
the
did,
bottom.
dude. I fucking had braces, and then I.
You get me hard enough, I'll bash right through those things. Like a roadblock, bro. That
Just
won't
a
stop.
Just like
shit.
sucking rebarb, dude. He'll make it right through there.
The
Yeah.
knocking the doors in like the FBI.
Yeah, you're not stopping me, dude.
Yeah. I didn't wear my retainer. They were like, hey, wear your retainer every day. I did it for like a year, and then I just was like, I fucking wore it every day for a year. I'm
Right.
good.
I know 30-year-olds who still have to wear retainers
Yeah.
every night. I'm
Dude,
like,
yeah,
what point
Ariel
do you
wears it.
give up.
Yeah,
yeah. It's weird.
It's like,
Yeah,
why do you
just
want to
have
be
weird-
hot?
Just have weird teeth.
Yeah, just ruin the thousands of dollars your parents put into your teeth.
That's a great point.
I feel like a dipshit for doing it. I've thought about getting them back, but I'm like, I can't be a comic with braces, dude. That would
that
would
would
suck.
That would be crazy.
I feel for people who like get braces later in life, like they didn't grow up with money or their parents didn't have dental insurance. Like I feel bad for them, but it does suck when you see like a 35-year-old with braces. You're like, damn.
Yeah, but dude, just get Invisalign.
Yeah.
Get that.
My
Now
fi-
they've overcome the technology where you have to look like a fucking idiot.
Dude, my
Yeah.
5th grade teacher had
It's a very
braces.
immigrant thing to like have braces like as an adult. I'm not saying that as a mean thing. It's just
Well,
like a,
no, that is yeah,
It's
that's
just
true.
funny.
Well, it's true because a lot of people
Very funny.
a lot of people who come from other countries, they don't have that kind of care, or maybe they didn't have the money to afford it there.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in South Florida. There are a lot of Hispanic immigrants here, and like
True.
you'll see, there are a lot of like 30-year-old Latin women with braces.
My 5th grade teacher had braces.
Still hot as hell
and
somehow.
Yeah.
5th grade being a 5th grade teacher having braces is the kids are old enough that that's the only thing you'll get made fun of for, but they're young enough
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you can't really
You
do
can't
what
you
Dude,
can't
my,
box
my
any of them
teacher,
around.
my teacher in 10th grade had braces, and one day she went outside the class, and my buddy wrote, her name was Miss Wasser, and he wrote, Miss Wasser has a Paul Wall grill on the chalkboard, and that
Holy
kind of
shit.
ruled.
Did you guys ever, like when grills were a thing, like put tinfoil in your mouth and shit?
gum
It-
wrappers.
It
Yeah.
made your teeth
Yeah.
feel weird.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Well, if you had like fillings, it would be like,
Yeah,
it would
yeah,
shock
yeah.
your teeth. Yeah. Dude, do you ever think about like your teachers that you had that were hot when you were really young, that were like hot, or like you felt like were like old ladies, and now you realize they're just like our age and getting blackout drunk on clematis and getting raw dogged every night?
It is crazy.
Dude,
You
I
ever
had
think about how
teachers-
your
Shout out
fourth
Miss
grade?
Bartholomew.
Yeah, you ever think about how your fourth grade teacher, Miss Cox, had big old titties and you thought she was old, but in reality she was probably like 25 and just giving sloppy blowjobs on the weekend?
It's true.
That's
I
tight.
went to my buddy's house a couple years ago, and while I was there, a girl came by. She was maybe like late 20s, and she did some blow, and then she left. And while she was there, she was like, "Yeah, I'm a 3rd grade teacher." And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, sick.
Oh, dude, I've watched multiple elementary school teachers do hard drugs.
Dude,
That's
I was
awesome.
I was gonna be a teacher when I was in college. I had
That's so fucking lame.
Yeah, dude. I switched majors when I took a semester of classes to be a teacher, and then I just was like, this is crazy.
What were you going to teach?
English.
Dude, could you imagine Josh being an English teacher?
Yes.
That's a
I
great
could see-
point. Yeah,
I could see
I know
you
some-
with like
Steinbeck, dude. Pull up.
plaid, like fucking khakis with like a tucked in button down and like a tie that doesn't necessarily go down to your belt, and you're just like sleeves rolled up. Like, and today, guys, we're learning about Emily Dickinson, which was a pseudonym.
So wait, a what? A pseudonym? Isn't it pseudonym?
Pseudonym.
Jeff is good at using big words, but I'm never sure he's doing it correctly.
I'm not,
You know what's
Right
fucked
now,
up?
you're like 1.5 for 3.
You know,
like
what, you know what's
pseudonym?
fucked up is that I know. Sometimes I'll be like, I don't know, but then I don't want to look stupid and be like, no. And then
pseudonym is absolutely not right.
yeah, that's I think we can agree on that one.
Pseudonym is how
the fact that you don't catch him means you would have been a terrible English teacher.
Dude, I wouldn't. I was just doing it to do it. I was like, I
You would
need
have
to
been the
agree.
English teacher that would have been like, you know who the first best rapper was? William Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like
Skateboarding
Josh
is actually
would be really
sport.
convinced that he was the cool teacher, and everybody would just be secretly roasting him.
Dude, look, I would be a fucking cool teacher. Be honest. If I was, I wouldn't be
You're
a
a-
nerd.
you're a
ever
ginger
said,
fuck.
Anybody who has
I've
ever said the
they'd be a
sentence
cool
that
teacher.
they'd be a cool
Shut the
teacher
fuck up,
is
Jeff.
a dork.
Right.
No, it's the same way that Jeff is like, no. If you get mad when I bully you, that's because you've been bullied. It doesn't
No,
make
no.
sense.
Why is Josh
right.
getting defensive about a completely hypothetical
Because
situation?
I'm fucking cool in this type of thing.
Yeah. I would totally be a cool teacher.
I would be
No.
like, you guys want cigarettes? And then like, I'm a cool teacher. I
Just
don't
selling
give
him
a fuck.
weed.
See, I have severe depression, so I don't have any motivation to do anything. So I'd be a terrible teacher. They'd be like, "Did
No.
you ever grade those papers?" And I'd be like, "No,
That's
never."
the thing. You would be a terrible teacher, but you would
Stop, the
be
students would
the
love you.
coolest teacher.
Oh, for sure.
My favorite teacher.
I would be a cool
and I don't
teacher.
even really know. Can
Fuck
you
it.
dude?
We're at each other's throats this episode, and I
aggressive.
don't
You guys
dude.
like it.
always think it's aggressive. I'm just like, I don't ever feel like I'm getting aggressive.
You get aggressive, dude.
I really don't
You
feel like
absolutely do.
I don't really.
Anybody who's
Josh is
watching
only
this
aggressive in
podcast,
the bedroom.
anybody who's
Yeah.
watching this podcast who saw Josh's body language and thought he was getting maybe even on a scale of 1 to 10, maybe to like a 2 or 3 of actual anger when we were saying he would be a bad teacher or not a cool teacher.
Oh, that was
comment
actual.
below.
No, that was actually real. I
Okay,
was, I was
yeah,
upset
yeah.
at that. I thought
We were
were talking
both at
about
like
other
an
things.
8 over fucking what lyrical means, but
And I couldn't have been colder.
yeah.
I was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's okay, Jeff. Just let me and Josh have things.
Yeah, well,
you
no.
know.
You guys had things. You guys went to Alabama and did a show without me.
Sorry.
Well, I had to stay home with my bitch wife.
Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding.
dude.
I love her so much.
Can we talk about how crazy we got Big Dog this weekend?
Wetupmka, Alabama. Shout out Wetupmka listeners. by the way.
Wetupmka's the shit,
It's
by
a-
the way.
it's a fucking cool
I mean, it's a
place.
shit hole. I was like asking the guy who run the show, 'cause, like, you know how I am with food. You're the same way. That's like all I have, especially since I don't drink. And I was like, what is there to eat around here? And he pointed at a Dairy Queen.
Oof.
That was in front of us. He was
It
like,
was
the
right-
Dairy Queen's pretty good. And I was like, this place fucking sucks.
Yeah, dude.
And then we went to a bar after the show called A Little Bit of Texas. I said this last night, but it's like, if your city, if their main attraction is a bar themed after a different state, where you live fucking blows.
Yo,
And it's true. The people there were awesome, though.
they have to be.
I watched like 4 fights. It was the shit. I
Dude.
had such a good night.
Josh was hilarious, dude. We were at the bar, and I was talking to, it was like a couple people, and Josh was right next to me, and all of a sudden I looked over, and he was gone. I looked up, and he was walking back. He was like, there was a fight. It was like I had, I
How
had my
bad did you want
16-year-old
someone
brother
to
with me.
start one with you?
No,
dude,
psycho.
No.
No, I think he did. Josh, here's how
I
I
was-
feel about your affinity for fights, whether you like watching them or being in them. I don't think you'll start one.
No, I
Unless
don't.
it's Josh's Marg night, then rules are off, dude.
Yeah, dude, I'm-
heaven forbid you're a server at La Bamba, dude. Watch the fuck out.
Coming at you.
But like sober Josh, which is how
Bamba's
you are
good.
normally,
That was the shit.
is it won't start a fight. But heaven forbid somebody bump into him the wrong way and then get aggressive at him about it. You wrong Josh twice in the span of 10 seconds. You might be getting fucked up by a former Marine. Who fucking raw, dude?
No.
Is that what you guys
dude.
say? You guys say hoorah?
We say oorah.
Oorah? So
Hoorah.
there's no H.
No, this whole thing is so.
I know a lot of
gay.
former Marines who are on H.
Yeah,
Continue.
Of course. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, when you don't have Vietnam to blame for opium getting you addicted to it, you're just
Yeah.
like, no, I'm just so traumatized. Heroin's the only thing that takes it away.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's so funny how the U.S. government didn't think that was gonna backfire. How they were legitimately giving soldiers
Oh yeah.
heroin,
Yeah.
and
Meth,
needles,
dude.
and the whole thing. And then after the war, they all came home, and everyone was just like, "Oh, so that was bad. That's not good."
I tell you what, you could get a lot more people to enlist. You promise them a syringe full of some fucking good heroin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what, buddy.
So, anyways.
Sign
I
me
bet
up.
I bet I could get you to charge ISIS with a spoon.
Yeah, dude.
No, I need that spoon.
Woo!
He's just joshing.
I'm just joshing.
This
I'm
is
just
why we
joshing.
get paid the big bucks. Please pay $15. Come see us on
You
Friday.
can use the bottom of a can too.
Can you?
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever melted it on? Do you
Hmm.
melt it or do you boil it? Is there a difference?
Well, it depends what kind of heroin you're doing.
Nice.
You usually have to cook it just a little bit, but tar you really got to cook. So you need metal. You need a can or you need a spoon because it's tar. It's fucking sticky. Like you have to cook it out. Yeah.
Have you ever put it on a stove? Is that why they say cooking up? Is that like a thing? You
No.
No,
that's
cooking
crack.
up on the stove
that's
in
crack
rap
cocaine.
is
Well, I figured it
cooking
would- yeah.
crack.
Yeah.
But you could, in theory, if you had
the
a
fact
gas
you don't know
stove-
that makes all of your rap opinions.
was
No,
just
I
about
knew
to
that.
say
No,
that.
I knew
Dude.
that. I didn't know if it was slang. Obviously, you fucking know that. I didn't know if there was slang. If that was also slang for like shooting up too.
Nah.
No. Have you ever? So if you had like a big batch, like you're having a party, would you break out the fucking pot and then cook it up on the burner?
Yeah, when you're in an opium den.
Are you freaking bringing it out?
I don't know what you guys know about
Nothing.
severe heroin
Nothing.
addiction.
You're not doing heroin at parties.
But yeah, I never had a whole lot of it. I would describe it as me always having barely enough.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically what being addicted to heroin is like.
That's me with chocolate milk.
Fuck you, dude. Don't fucking shit.
Nothing-
Don't
What
fucking.
was that
Nothing
laugh?
makes-
Did you hear that one?
Nothing makes me laugh more than
A good
just
chocolate milk
shitting.
joke.
Yeah, just anytime Matt is like, "You guys don't understand heroin," and you're like, "Nah, dude, I was real into Call of Duty."
I hate that. I hate when
Oh,
people do that.
I know you do.
People always do that. People do that in like real, like when you do it as a joke, it's funny. But like people do that in like sincerity, or like they'll like I'll talk about being sober on stage, and somebody will be like, "I'm sober too." It happened this weekend. It's like I'm sober too, and I'm like, "You're drunk now."
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but I like it took my Vyvanse. It's way too much. And it's like, or they're always like, yeah, I think I'm addicted to something.
What
too.
would happen? What would happen if you got into like a serious accident to where you needed pain medication?
That's a tough one because I mean, if I was in a serious accident, they're gonna give it to me on arrival. I'm not really gonna have a say in it. There is a chance that it could possibly, set something off in me, and it might have a little bit of trouble. In my experience, if you do the right things, which I won't get into because it'll totally derail this podcast if I start talking about spirituality and like whatever.
Yuck.
Yeah.
Gay.
But that's a very big part of it. But if I do the right thing and I'm given pain meds for like a real reason, usually everything ends up being okay. But it can.
Have you had that happen yet?
I personally haven't. When I fucked my back up skateboarding in a ditch one time,
Sick.
and I had to get fucking.
You suck, bro.
Dude, I know. I had to get I was on the side of the highway in a ditch that was shaped a lot like a bowl, and we were skating it, and I felt my back kind of tweak, and then I bent over to pick my skateboard up, and I threw my back out. And we had to hop. I threw my back out picking up my skateboard. We had to hop multiple fences to get there, and I physically could not stand up, walk, crawl. I couldn't do anything. They had to shut down a lane of I-95. I have a video of it, dude. It's crazy with like ambulances and fire trucks, and like 6 firefighters had to hop over the fence and come carry me
big
out,
ass.
and then I had to go to the fucking hospital. This is also the midst of the pandemic. This is like too much. We're not even doing open mics anymore.
Imagine you're a fucking EMT and they're like, you have to jump fences and lift some kid, and then you get there and it's that fucking
Yeah,
it's
dude.
that
I was like,
Frankenstein.
hey.
Yeah, dude.
I'm having a good time. They take me to the hospital. They fill out the whiteboard. They're like, ask you questions. They're like, what do you like to do? And I'm like, I like to skateboard. It's
They're
fucking
like, yeah,
stupid.
we know that.
But that's the most physical pain I've ever been in my life. I legit couldn't walk for 3 days, and they were trying to give me pain meds, and I was like, it's not a necessity. I could have probably, though. I really could have used them.
Worst physical pain I've ever been in is I rocked my dick in my zipper once.
Did it tear skin?
Oh, it tore skinhead.
All right.
Purple head.
Stop.
He circumcised himself.
I
Stop.
did this move where you're done peeing and you like lean back to put your dick back in your pants, and it didn't go all the way in, and I fucking
Yikes.
and just got it. And boy, oh, if you've ever had an injured penis, Lord,
I've had chlamydia a couple times.
I'm
Yeah.
talking an injury. I'm talking
Same.
a gash.
No.
Oh my god.
I've never had how do you heal? Do you put Neosporin on it? What do you
Yeah,
do?
and then that'll trick you because muscle memory comes in. You're like, lotion, dick, I know where this goes. And then you're like, ow.
How long did you have to take off?
Oh, from
Like
jerking
half an
off?
inch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just joshing.
they lopped a solid inch off, and I needed that inch.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. Let me
I
tell you
give
Give me
what.
that shit back.
I needed that inch back.
Let me tell you what. It sucked losing a third of my dick, man. That was,
Yeah,
that
that
was unfortunate.
Generous.
Yeah. Oh, whatever, dude. I feel like Jeff's got a.
Dude, he's got to have a hole.
Jeff wears sweatpants everywhere.
I've seen it.
Dude, multiple people.
On
No,
stage.
I've seen Jeff's dick too.
I haven't seen it. I've seen it on stage.
I've seen his.
Oh,
his
I
bare
pulled
cock.
my penis out.
Yeah, I've heard stories.
we were at a birthday party one time, and he got into the gin pretty heavy, and he started saying words and pulling his dick out. It got weird, man. It got real
Yeah.
weird. Anyways, there are some of my friends who know you as the guy who wears sweatpants.
Really?
By the way, yeah, people
That
who have been to
rocks.
our shows and stuff.
Like
That
Shane.
rules.
Huh?
Shane.
Shane, yeah. Is that the guy who wore sweatpants?
Yeah. I was hammered at that birthday party, but to be fair,
I drove home.
Actually, my DD was drunker than me. My DD was drowning in the pool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I already know. Do I know who it is?
Of course.
Okay, yeah,
It's
okay.
Matt Rivera.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Whoa.
But
Whoa.
I,
he was fucking trash.
Yeah, I
the
can
entire time, I probably pulled my penis out 4 times. I was absolutely hammered. But that I know that could be described as sexual assault. I only did it to male comics.
And as we know, you can't sexually assault a man.
Not if it's funny.
Not if it's funny.
Not if it's funny.
Wetupmka, Alabama.
Oh, are we still trying to
I
talk
want to
about
talk about
Wetupmka?
Wetupmka some more, dude. Bitten Big Dog. We show
I
up.
do kind of want to talk about
We
that
show
too.
up, dude, and we show up 3 hours early to the
Yeah.
spot. We get checked into the hotel. We hit the showers. Everybody, we get ready to go for the show. We go
Was
there.
it an AAU game?
Yeah, we hit the showers.
Yeah. We get our
Pre-game
stretches
yeah.
in, man.
We're doing the dynamic warm-ups.
Yeah, we were ready to fuck people up.
and
man.
the headliner doesn't show up until 50 minutes. So the show's supposed to start at 8.
he
and
got there at 9.
9 o'clock, and I texted the guy that would book the show at like 7:50 saying, "Hey, I'm gonna be an hour late."
We got there at 7:45 to the venue, and it was half full.
Yeah.
There were people already there.
People were waiting to, 'cause
and then the show didn't start until 9.
so people sat in the audience. The doors were at 7, so people sat in the audience from 7 until 9.
Also, this wasn't a comedy club. It wasn't like they were eating fucking, pretzel bites and getting drinks. They weren't allowed to bring drinks. It's so funny, dude. The most Alabama shit. I don't know if I heard it or Josh. I heard somebody was like, "Damn, man, if I had known the show was going to start late, I'd have drank more beer in the parking lot." It's like,
Yeah, dude,
That's
yeah.
where we were.
Yes.
That's where we were.
That's
Tailgate.
an Alabama thing? I do that at football games.
Yeah, dude, they were tailgating for the comedy show.
Yeah.
That rocks.
It was sick.
Yeah.
It was sick.
That rocks.
You weren't allowed to bring alcohol inside.
If you ever come to one of our shows, get trashed in the parking lot.
Please don't.
Shut the fuck up when you get inside.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
but
Get
yeah.
trashed in the
as
parking
long
lot.
as you can do both of those two things,
Yeah.
I'm totally fine.
If you can get drunk and behave in a comedy show,
I'll suck your fucking dick.
I won't. I'll just be happy.
I
you're
didn't.
there.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like how fucking silent you guys were when I said that. It felt
Well,
weird.
because it felt real.
It felt. Yeah.
Well, I got
okay.
silent because I was thinking about that mustache.
Just
What it
riding
could do to
gently
me.
across the shaft.
So we got Big Dog in Alabama.
Yeah, so he shows up late, but then I'm sitting in the back trying to relate to the guy because he's sitting there, and it's not even weird. He's like sitting there on his phone, and the guy goes, "Hey, this is Josh. He's gonna be one of the guys on the show." And I was like, "Oh, what's going on, man? Josh, nice to meet you." I reach my hand out. He doesn't even look up from his phone. Kind of looks, doesn't even make eye contact. Just kind of looks up, and then limp wrists, shakes me and then just immediately back to the
Yes.
phone.
Yes.
And then I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I go outside and talk to Matt about it, and Matt's like, "Yeah, I know, dude.
Because I had, to be fair, I had done one. I've done one show with this headliner prior, like last year, and he also did the exact same limp wrist, barely look at you, who gives a fuck who you are, handshake to me, and talk shit on all the other comics who went before him during his headlining set, which pissed me right off. I tell you what.
yeah."
Fight him.
And so, anyways,
Might.
so then I guess the show fucking
The show was awesome.
fire. Great
Shout out
show.
to Taylor Dunn who
Yeah,
put it
Taylor
together.
Dunn fucking murdered that show with he produced such a good show, did a great set, fucking raised money for kids, dude was awesome. But then we go to the after party.
Invite me next time, Taylor.
Yeah.
Taylor Triple F.
Triple F next time.
He's
Maybe-
gonna do another one,
He
and
will. Yeah,
we are
he's-
going to.
Yeah, and we're
Honestly, yeah.
yeah, you
Anyways,
can come. Anyways, that's a whole other thing.
Oh, thanks, Josh.
yeah, you're allowed.
Yeah, you're allowed.
You're allowed.
Don't worry.
I'll ride in the trunk.
So then we go to the after party, and then
I like how Josh goes, no. No, you can go in the back seat.
No.
no, you
Hey,
got
dude.
it. No, yeah.
We'll let you sit in the car.
you can drive if you want us.
Yeah, you can drive. You'll get head.
I have a huge crate.
Perfect.
You just put me in a crate in
We
the
could.
trunk.
Do you need water or
Dude,
anything back
fucking
there?
Yeah,
making
like a
me- You guys
hamster-
are making
like
me
a
horny.
hamster thing.
So what do
Yeah.
you? How are you going to paint this scene? We go to the after party.
He's
We're at a little bit of Texas.
a little bit of Texas. it's going down. They're doing square
Dude,
dancing.
it
line
goes
dancing.
down there. They're doing all the I fuck my cousin dances. They're doing everything. There's ladies smoking cigarettes like it's their job. It was
Cowboy hats. A lot of cowboy hats.
a lot of cowboy hats.
I bet those women can suck some peen.
I mean, I bet you they can.
That's the only thing
Fresh off
there
a
is to
cigarette
do.
too, so their mouth's still hot.
Yeah,
yeah,
nice
dude.
and warm. You can smell. You can smell the fucking menthol on you
Yeah.
They
later.
blow
Yeah.
the fucking smoke up your dick hole. It comes out of your mouth, dude. It's
You get a
fucking-
nicotine.
Have you
high
ever had a
from-
blowjob?
No,
Okay, that's not how that works.
you can't. Wait, why do they call it a blowjob then?
Wait, is it not called a?
Josh just thinks. Josh just thinks a girl puts a dick in her mouth and goes.
And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna fucking.
That's what stops
Dude,
you from coming. She just pushes it back in.
I'm coming. Not
No.
today. It forces it back in.
Yeah.
I sneeze it out.
Oh, holy shit! That was good. That was good. That's not why it's called a blowjob.
Well, okay.
But
I guess I've never.
why is it though? There's no blowing involved. It's mostly sucking.
Yeah.
Suck job just sounds. It sounds awful.
I like suck job. Hey,
Dude, she
get-
gave me a little SJ.
Can I get a little suck job?
I'm gonna suck you.
Okay, so
Dude,
we're,
if you came up to me and you were like, "Yo, before I got here, my girl gave me a little SJ," I'd be like, "I don't think Josh knows what sex is."
it's like that scene from 40-Year-Old Virgin where he's like, they feel like bags full of sand, and we would just be like, SJ? I'm gonna start calling them suck jobs.
Suck
now.
jobs.
Also, a bag full of sand isn't that far off that it's crazy.
I guess I've never felt a bag full of sand.
A bag full of
that's not
sand
true.
is very,
I
would
felt
be very
sandbags.
heavy.
No, I felt
But
sandbags. They're
like-
hard.
Yeah, I'm thinking hard. I'm not thinking
Yeah,
loose
it's
Florida
hard.
sand. I'm thinking
But some
thinking
tits are firm.
barricade sand.
Some tits are firm.
Yeah, those
Yeah, those
bolt-on
big old
fakies.
fake tits.
Just fucking.
Not a
silicone
fan, by
titties,
the
dude.
way. How many
No.
times can we derail this story? You think? Because I do want to talk about fake tits for a minute.
I don't.
Yeah.
I've felt one pair in person. That's it.
Not a fan.
I do really like that Josh said "Big Doggin' in Alabama," and I think that'd be such a sick country album.
Big dog in
Big
That's
dog in
exactly,
Alabama.
dude. Yeah, dude. That's a country hit for
it up
sure.
with-
Big
my
Doggin' in
hammer.
Bama. That's sick.
Oh,
But it's kind of like a
Welcome
rap,
to
country
Alabama.
crossover.
Oh, like the
you know what I'm
fucking-
talking
yeah.
It's
about?
a country song, but it has that "Hey, hey, hey" song like
Featuring
Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Yeah, exactly.
Fake titties. Go. You said
No,
you
I
wanted
think
to
we
touch.
covered fake tits.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not attracted to them, but there is something about like when you see a porn. It's usually MILF porn because those women have aged. That's where they're at. In
Honestly,
their
but
careers
have
now.
they? I think
But
once you
those-
hit MILF in porn, it's
like
really
30.
you're just 29.
Yeah, but those fucking like where it's like it's bigger at the top than it is here,
No.
and they're just like hard.
They look like they're about to fall off.
It is. It is.
It looks like when you're carrying a grocery bag and you know there's too many groceries in that bag. And you're
but
like,
it's-
fuck,
it's
this is
like-
going to rip.
This is okay. It's very freakish looking.
Yeah.
But the very like bimbo look, like I don't find that attractive at all, but it's sexy on a level of like, oh, this woman has completely ruined herself just to be an object. I like
you
that.
like the bimbo look when you're just looking to come.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're for.
And they made themselves that way to be a cum object.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's
To
that's
give suck
she's
jobs.
like, look, I know this doesn't look good, but I did this to be a whore.
You like
it's like-
that? You like the mindset of a girl
It's
who
the-
wants to be a
it's
whore.
the effort put into it that I like.
do you
Okay.
do you think one day?
One day.
Do you think one day like a porn star gets tagged in a video, like she like does a shoot or whatever, and they title it like MILF get, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely, dude.
I'm like, dude, what? I'm 27.
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
start changing.
Sometimes when I watch MILF porn, I'm like, this is not a MILF. This is a
She's-
girl my age,
she's
for
27.
sure. It's such a
She's
nightmare.
like, what the fuck?
And then you have to type in mature, and then those results may vary, dude.
Yeah.
You might
Yeah.
see a nice hot 40-year-old, which is what I'm looking for,
Mm-hmm.
or you might watch somebody who crochets as a hobby get her pussy destroyed.
Someone's meemaws. out
Yeah,
there
somebody's
fucking
Meemaw is
slanging
getting
that fucking.
hyped, dude. And then you come
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it because you have to, and
You're
then
legally
that's a whole
obligated,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, granny porn. Yeesh. Especially when it's like it's like a solo video, and she has like a vibrator, and she's like, "These used to be powered by cranks."
Commentary from gilf porn is the worst.
She's cranking up the fucking music machine.
She comes and then she's like, time to take the cookies out of the oven.
It's a baking show too.
When the battery dies on my vibrator, that means the brownies are done.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
that
I
rules.
hope my
dude.
grandson doesn't accidentally walk in on me.
Boy, I tell you, these young sluts today don't know how easy they have it with the sex work is real work. Back in my day, men used to beat the shit out of us.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And we were happy to get beaten.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I can't.
It cost a nickel for me to
To give a suck job.
It cost a nickel a suck job.
That's what we called him back then.
Back then, we called him a dizzy-me-do, and for a dime, you'd get two. That was my line.
2 for 1, but not the same penis. Because
no.
you and your friend could come together or alone.
I'd stand on the corner next to the newspaper boy. He'd say, "Extra, extra, read all about it. Whore gets 10 cents a dizzery-do."
All right,
I'm out of my mind.
cut
bro.
this bit. I can't take one more
Have you ever
example.
have you ever had like when you're scrolling through a video and one of them just lurks in the recommended and you're like, oh, whoa, why
Oh,
are you?
yeah, dude.
I use one sec. I have a
To
question.
be fair, wait.
I was gonna
just
say the
gotta
recommended is at the
keep
thing
your keep
Okay.
your question. I don't know how much you watch porn. I'm totally desensitized to. I have never scrolled through a porn page and been like, "Whoa!" Not once. I've been
never
like
seen,
fucking
a grandma
gross.
getting gaped by 2 dudes.
You're
That
telling me
wouldn't- that
no.
wouldn't, like,
No.
freak
This
me
is the
out.
picture.
That would
This
be
is the
gross as
picture
shit.
I want to paint. Josh is home alone. He's happy he's home alone. He's wherever he jacks off. He's laying down. He's got dick
having
in
my
hand.
my coming time.
Bathtub with candles lit is what I'm picturing.
Yes. Cock,
Smooth jazz.
cock in hand. Are you a spit or are you a lotion guy?
Lotion.
Okay.
Sometimes I like it raw.
I'm a
like,
spit guy. You're insane. You're a dry guy. You're insane. Let me paint this picture, and then we got to talk about that. He's scrolling through, and then he sees somebody getting double penetrated, and he's like, "Oh, geez, no!"
it's a grandma.
Out loud, you would literally wince, like, "No, don't
No, I
pull
just-
anything
I go,
up."
ugh.
I don't know. I don't trust why you're on your phone. If you pull up gilf porn,
No.
I'm gonna come.
Come on, pod.
Come on, bod.
That'd be sick.
I
COP.
wonder. You know what I used to look up back in the day? There were these videos on YouTube. They probably still exist. It's just the face of girls coming. I used to come to those. We could do that.
Dude.
In theory, we could film just us. I'm jacking below the surface. I'm coming, and then it's all
Dude,
G-rated material.
I
Well,
used
it's
to
not
watch
G,
in
but
like 6th grade to get fucking horned up. I would watch strip teases on YouTube, and it would just be some girl in her bathroom.
Yeah.
Fucking,
I used to look up
That's what it
twerk
took.
compilations.
Of course you
twerk.
would.
I have never found twerking attractive.
Racist.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Racist of you to assume the only people who can twerk are different race than me.
No, not
no,
racist
no,
to
not
assume
right,
that. No.
I'm
White
just-
women-
I'm just too against
White
one
women
for-
can't twerk unless they're fat.
Some white women
whoa.
can twerk. I've seen white women twerk.
Yeah, I have too, but they're not great at it.
They're not built for it, that's for
Similar
sure.
You
to
can't jerk off
basketball.
to it.
Sure you can.
Yeah, you can.
Like Asian guys in porn,
Somebody
God
probably
didn't build
jacks
you for
off to
this.
this.
Yeah, God didn't build you for this. Exactly. Thank you. That's actually exactly. I don't like the way you guys are looking at me. It's making me uncomfortable.
You're just very pretty.
Do they leave their shoes on for both?
Stop quoting my bits to me, Jeff.
He does this, dude. Both
So-
of you do this.
so
and
we
then
were
he-
in
He
Alabama.
doesn't like when it happens to him.
So we were in Alabama, and
You guys don't have the balls to quote my bits.
Discharge.
yeah,
Damn,
black
that's
dicks.
We just
Discharge.
did his set.
We just did Jeff's act. Don't come see him.
If you want to see 25 minutes of that, come see us.
So
Wetupmka,
can we
Alabama.
before I have a panic attack? Can we finish the Wetupmka Alabama?
Yeah, you
story?
pick it up. I don't even know
Please.
where we're at in this.
We were at the bar. Not really a lot happened there. He sat. It's a huge bar. He sat. Got love from people. Whatever. Yada yada.
collected his blessings.
Collected his blessings. Whatever. To be fair, and I'm being honest, and
getting
I'm
the
trying
blessings.
to be as humble as possible. Jeff, never throw up gang signs on this podcast ever again. That's an
Continue.
insane.
You're the
that's
one-
an insane thing to
You're
do.
the one derailing your story. Continue.
I'm not. I'm derailing my story. I'm going to get back to it. That was crazy. Okay. Fuck. I forgot where I was. Okay, so we leave to go to Waffle House, which is the best restaurant in Wetumpka.
Gave me diarrhea too.
Next to the Dairy Queen, of course.
Yes, of course.
Fine dining.
Fine dining. We get there. He's at the bar. He's at the bar here. We walk behind him. He makes super quick eye contact with me, and I nod my head up. Does not acknowledge me at all. I thought, okay, maybe he didn't see me. It was a quick glance. I don't know how recognizable I am. I'm just 6'4" and look like this. You fucking idiot.
And with a redhead.
And I'm with my smaller ginger counterpart. Anyway, so we sit down at the bar. We're literally like right in front of him.
Kitty corner.
Yeah. And his girlfriend, who was very nice
Yes,
and has
very
more
lovely.
followers than him on Instagram, I later
She
found
hot?
out. Yeah, you would love her. She
Knowing who this comedian is, and
she was a thick ass black chick, and she was working it. Anyways, so she
Shout
looks
out.
over and she goes, "Oh, hey, look who it is!" Waves at me. I give a very nice wave back. He doesn't look. We're all in the same Waffle House for half an hour. He does not so much as acknowledge that we exist. We are in Wetupmka, Alabama, a very small place. We are in a Waffle House, an even smaller location. We are the only 3 comedians, except for Taylor. There's 4 comedians in this entire town. 3 of them are in this Wetupmka Waffle House. He does not even acknowledge that we are there.
and if we're being real, if you're a black dude in Wetupmka, Alabama, you should try to make as many allies as you can.
There were a handful. I probably saw 10 black
Especially a
dudes while we were there.
6'4" Frankenstein and a Marine.
That's a good one. I fit in. Yeah, he's military. Everybody there is either obsesses over the military or was in it.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my place.
And then I'm just a big white dude. They like me. It was
Yeah.
fine. But yeah, it was crazy. It was just wild. I've never felt like somebody was going out of their way
that's what it
more
felt like.
not to fuck with us.
That was what it felt like. It was like we didn't nothing. There was no reason to be that way. We killed it. We both killed it. The show was great. Everybody was nice. There was nothing wrong. I don't know. And then we got Ruby Tuesdays the next day, which made up for that.
No, dude. I went to we went to the saddest Ruby Tuesdays that I've ever been to in my
Ruby
life.
Tuesdays is pretty sad.
It was even sad. We were in the panhandle of Florida, and it was so sad. There was a lady behind us eating a full steak dinner, like talking to herself.
And a watermelon. I didn't even know she just had a slice of watermelon.
Yeah, she got it from the Endless Salad Bar. Garden Bar. Oh, it was fucking gross.
Yikes.
It was weird.
Going to Ruby Tuesdays and being like, let me grab
Good
some
on the
water.
schizophrenic woman for being able to afford steak for lunch.
Well, she lives in the panhandle. She probably lives in a fucking hut. I don't know what
It's
they
true.
do
That
out
we
there.
were talking. People like that are sad because this is her thing. That's her outing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's her
Yeah.
like thing that she looks forward to, which is sad
every
as
month.
fuck, dude.
The whole
Eating
restaurant.
alone at the Ruby Tuesday.
The
Yeah.
whole restaurant was sad because it was
So
that.
sad,
It was
dude.
just like I was like, this has got to be the highlight of some of these people's month.
I don't
Yeah.
know how to explain this, but I get a very sad feeling when I see somebody sitting down to eat at the fast food places inside of big box stores.
yeah,
Like, anytime I
Like
see
a
some-
McDonald's inside of a Walmart.
Yes,
Yeah.
or like a Pizza Hut in a Target or
Dude.
something.
Yeah.
Like, anytime I see somebody like sitting down to eat in one of those, who isn't like an employee of the Target,
Or a mom
they're
with
just
their
like
kids.
a person and they're eating at the Pizza Hut in a Target. It's like I can't articulate why that's so sad to me, but there's just something about it that's like,
Can you imagine the person who gets up and intentionally goes to the Pizza Hut Target for lunch?
Oh,
Like they weren't in Target, realized they were, because that is the reality of some of it.
The only thing I can imagine is like, I spent all my money because I planned on killing myself, but I woke up and learned that I threw up all the pills, so this is where I have to eat. There's something just so fucking sad about it.
That was really dark.
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
He was like, and that's the
dark.
last time I had fucking Wendy's.
Yeah, and he's like, that's the reason I did it at least.
I legitimately can't articulate it, but like, it's just sad to me.
I saw a family out. Was that with you? There was a family out to eat, like gathering, like a family gathering at a Chipotle, And I was like, what are you doing, dude?
That's not sad.
That's
don't think
wild.
Chipotle
That's-
fucking rocks.
That's one sec. I'm not saying anything. That's a weird place to have like a reunion.
Oh, you did tell me that.
Like at a they were meeting
Were
up.
there
to have,
like
a-
decorations?
There was like a there were balloons and shit.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
weird.
That is weird.
It's like get your fucking burrito and get out, dude.
Even though you
That's a
told me
poor
this story
family.
before, when you just told it right there, I was thinking about Chili's. I thought you said Chili's. I was like, that's a totally normal place.
No,
Chili's
Chipo-
rocks.
yeah.
Chipotle also rocks, but yes, I agree. Don't
don't-
have your gathering there.
that's odd.
Then we all have to fucking stand in line.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's
We all
like
got to stand in line and act like we're not like. That's crazy. The line is 30 people long because the fucking Smiths want to have their reunion at the Chipotle in fucking Pompano.
it's insane.
That's crazy.
It's insane.
Also, just get your food and then go to like a park.
Right.
That's
Or
a
like
cute way. Or get it catered.
or go to a if you're gonna get burrito, go to a Mexican restaurant.
I'm
and get-
very good at cheap dates.
Are you?
I'm very good.
What's the move? Okay, so like paint the picture for me. You just got a date. You are super excited. I know you've been off the market for a while, but it's somebody
You
you
can date
really
your
want to.
wife.
You really want to go.
that was
No,
cute.
no,
Trick.
no.
Date
Oh,
your
wait,
wife.
date
you'll be
your
happy.
wife.
But I want to add something. Yeah. Hey, trick to happy marriage. Don't take other people on cheap dates. I'm trying to paint the picture of this person you're really excited about. So you want it to be a really good date, but you are broke as hell. Imagine that scenario, but you're as broke as you are now. Go.
There's an Italian market across the street from my house called Joseph's who makes huge subs. Huge Italian subs. You go
Okay.
there, you get the pesto prosciutto fresh mozzarella sandwich. It's like $11. It's like 14 inches. They cut it in half for you. Easy can feed 2 people.
Okay.
You get that. You go get 2 99-cent Arizona teas. You bring her to the park. You got blankets in the trunk. You put out a couple blankets.
You stole them.
Yeah. You stole blankets.
Yeah.
Turn on a Bluetooth speaker. Vibe out.
Play some Immortal technique.
Hope that you get a suck job. Hell
From a
yeah.
MILF.
From a MILF. From a 29-year-old MILF. That's nice. That's a good move.
That's a good move.
I like that. My move would be in Florida, go to Publix, buy a sub, buy whatever you want. It's all going on your EBT card. That's the move.
Mine is we go to a
Do you have an EBT card?
I do, yeah.
This is why you're so nonchalant about like spending money traveling, you piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, dude, I'm smart. I don't make I put in what I actually make doing other stuff, and they were like, you need full benefits to survive. And I was like, I think so.
I go
Smart.
what I do is I wait, I get booked on a local showcase. I take her there, I go, hey, I get $25 on this fucking drink table
Ooh,
and this
yeah.
menu. You watch me
Nice.
bomb. We go home. I pull it out.
We go home, I pull it out, whether you
Dude,
want.
I
No.
would. You think I could apply for an EBT card?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Of
Yeah, if
course.
you're unemployed. Yeah.
Especially if you're actually unemployed right now, and
Yeah.
this isn't even a podcast anymore. This is just real financial advice. If you are unemployed right now, you can put that you're unemployed, make $0. They will give you full benefits, which is somewhere close to like $200 or $300 a month for groceries, and they will give it to you for 6 months before you have to start proving that you're looking for a job.
Can I have a follow-up question?
Okay.
If I have an EBT card
Yes.
and I drive to said grocery store in a BMW, am I blank rich?
Cut it.
That grass is way too long. You need to.
Cut it.
Hey.
Cut it. Cut it.
Oh, now you guys found mutual wrap ground.
OT
Okay.
Genesis.
Maybe he is the bond that
No.
holds us together.
That's a schizophrenic thought. Like
OT Genesis.
just make a YouTube video. Like, I think what binds the world together is OT Genesis.
Have you seen the videos of him crip walking?
No.
Dude, it's wild. It's insane.
Is he good at it?
He's amazing at it. I put up a poll earlier to my followers, and hopefully some of which are fans. I put a picture of my friend's feet as the background.
Gross as fuck.
Dude, some of the grossest feet. I won't say who it is because he called me moments after I posted it and was like, "What the fuck, bro?" And I'm not gonna lie, my initial thought, which is what ended up being true, is that this will get engagement, so more people will see my story and more people will respond. What it did was that, but it also made almost all of what people asked us to talk about was this guy's feet. Did you guys see the story?
I
You
saw
guys
the-
saw the feet?
I saw the feet.
What were
It
the
was
tattoos?
gross. I don't know what the tattoos are, but it's bad. Here's the deal, man. And I love him. I don't think he'll watch this. If you're gonna have feet like that, don't get foot tattoos,
Yeah, I was
man.
gonna say.
That's a crazy move.
Foot tattoos in general are a crazy move. I
Dude.
think they're sick, but I also think it's like.
You think I should get a head tattoo?
Yes, dude, that would be so
Dude,
sick,
Just
bro.
fucking like a Birdman star.
Yeah.
There's a dude at my gym who has like a chicken, like a rooster with boxing gloves on the back of his head. Clearly a prison tattoo. Sick as fuck. It looks scary.
What should I get?
What about like a 5-star right on the fucking
Yeah.
or like a starfish?
Or what about
A
a laughing mask and a crying mask?
And then a microphone
a
on the back.
microphone.
Dude, I saw a comic recently. He's in Florida. I don't know where he is. He's a super nice guy, but he got a big ass microphone tattoo.
Do I know this
on it.
person?
I doubt it.
Dude,
He's been over here before, but he's on the other coast. It was I was like, he's a sweetheart of a guy, but and he had the best intentions, and he wrote this long post that I actually liked reading because it was a lot of honest sentiments about comedy. But boy, does that microphone!
I know a dude in San Diego who's got a microphone, and then from the Joker's ha ha ha's on his arm. So he has the microphone and the ha ha ha's in the Joker format.
Is there any more apparent red flag than a Joker tattoo?
Also, ask me how he does on stage.
If
don't
anything you own is Joker themed, you are a danger to society.
Yeah.
I wish people could understand like irony too, because like I would love to wear like a I paused my game for this T-shirt. Like I think that's so funny. But I think if you saw me wearing that, yeah, you'd just be like, look at this fucking autistic idiot. But I
Yeah.
think it'd be hilarious.
People don't understand the irony of
I have a
your
Mills
drip.
Fleet Farm shirt, which I think is hilarious.
A what?
Mills Fleet Farm shirt. It says if Mills Fleet Farm doesn't have it, I don't want it. It's
What about
sick.
people who wear Dunder Mifflin shirts?
Oh, that's
Ugh.
annoying, dude.
Listen, I love The Office.
Yeah.
Hate it or love it, I get it,
I love
whatever. But if you wear Dunder Mifflin merch,
You
that's
suck.
insane to me.
Yeah.
You suck. I have a triple XL tall tee with SpongeBob gangstered out.
Yeah, we know. We've
No,
seen it.
we've seen it.
Is it actually a triple X?
Yeah.
That thing's fucking huge.
Yeah,
you
it's-
look insane. in
It's
that.
like down to my knees.
You look literally you look like an autistic kid who just listened to Lil Wayne for the first time.
When I met Shane Gillis,
Yes.
I was wearing these sweatpants.
Yes.
And
Listen,
that
Jeff,
shirt.
we remember the
and
outfit.
he
We
was
thought
like-
it was crazy.
He looked at me and went, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. He was probably like, look at this little fucking idiot. Look at this retard.
And I was, dude, I rocked that shit. That's my
And
Sunday
you're gonna listen
best.
to all your podcasts.
That's yeah, dude. That being your Sunday best
Yeah,
is
dude.
crazy to me.
That's a sick fit.
It's not. You
That's
literally
an
were just
absurd-
talking about how people don't understand the irony.
Nah,
that is an
That's
ironic fit.
unironically fucking hot.
No,
that's a
dude.
hot fit.
No, dude, it's
That's
not.
crazy.
We gotta. Dude, we gotta put a picture of. I hope. Do we have a? Do you
I
have a picture of you like
yeah,
that?
Yeah, yeah. I have a picture with me and Shane.
It's insane. Oh yeah, we can put that up. We always
You
say
always
this.
say that?
You won't do it.
No,
You're
because
lazy.
it takes
You're not
way-
lazy, but it takes too
takes
long. I'm
way
sorry
too
for
long.
calling you lazy. I have all of these.
You work hard and we love you.
I have all of
I've
these.
never noticed how hairy your arms are, but it's such white hair.
Yeah, dude.
That it's invisible to the naked eye
Yeah.
until you get this close.
You should see my fucking legs.
You're almost
dude.
as hairy as I am.
Yeah. You should see my legs.
Let me see him.
No, that's the wrong leg, but I guess you can probably.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I noticed that this.
that
weekend
looks
in the
like
car.
gilf porn. Just a fucking
My
white
gray, baby.
pubes. Yikes, bro.
It's wild.
It's wild. I'm a hairy. You know what my mom? My mom goes, "Oh, you Francis men are hairy. You got the Francis hairy arms." That's what she always says.
You thinking about your dad's hairy cock and balls
I'm
when she
thinking
says
about
that?
how corny it is that my mom says that.
Oh, I was thinking about your dad's cock.
Dude, he's got.
Your mom's talking to your girl like, "Do you ever get his stuck in your teeth?"
It's good floss. You know, you can recycle it.
they're long and white. Okay.
I also get like
You know what
unibrow.
else is long and white? I'm just joshing.
I'm just joshing you. I get unibrow. I get a blonde unibrow if I don't shave it.
That's not blonde, dude. That's albino white.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
what
not
if we
blonde.
found out you're actually an albino African?
That would,
Remember that time? There is an albino African American guy who comes to shows sometimes. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's sick.
That's a wild way to exist, I bet.
I riffed off him once.
I know you did. I remember it
seen
very well.
I remember running it by you, and you were like, I would never do that, but it could be funny.
And then you did it.
And it was funny. It was funny.
Mixed
Don't do
reviews.
this. No, it was funny. Fuck you.
I personally felt uncomfortable, but I expressed that to you at the beginning when I said it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I just think trying to get an albino black guy to say the N-word is insane.
Prove you're actually black.
there's there's a whole video of this. I've seen a video of this on
What do you
Andrew
mean he
Schultz.
looks
Yeah.
black? What do you
Andrew
mean he looks
Schultz.
black?
He has. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
He has attributes that look like an African American
Such
person. I mean, I just look at
Yeah,
him
no,
and
wait,
you can
what?
see
No,
it.
no. What is that? What are black attributes if it's not the black skin?
The hair.
Yeah, I mean, the hair grows in a
Jewish
certain
people can
way.
have curly hair. What's another one?
No.
It's different.
It's absolutely different.
I'm
You're trying
Jewish.
to pin me into a corner as if I said something racist. It's not at all. Because if we put your skin black, we'd be like, that's definitely not a black guy. That's a little Jewish man. I know you're not Jewish.
I like that idea though.
No.
Should
No,
I?
no, 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 no. Nope. Let's cut it right there. Black people can look black even if their skin isn't black.
Yeah.
Facts.
Such as how? What are the defining features you would say?
I don't know. I mean, like just their fucking features. What do you want? I know what you want me to say. I know you want me to say all the fucking stereotypical thing, like, oh, his nose and his lips were big.
What?
Those are the stereotypes. That's not
Matthew
even
Ross.
that's not even what this guy looked
Matthew
like. That's the funny thing. I
Bartholomew
know
Ross.
this guy. I've seen him.
Your middle name is Bartholomew?
Bartholomew? No.
Bartholomew is my hot gym teacher's name. Was that a callback?
No.
Oh.
I'm not that good at
No.
comedy. What is your middle name?
Steven.
I knew it was something with an S. I was gonna guess.
I got a bunch of white names.
Samuel
You
is what I
look
was gonna
more
guess.
like a Steven than a Matt.
My
No.
uncle's name is Steven.
You look like a Steven.
No, I can't picture you other than
Someone said that Jeff looked like a Simon the other day, and that shit's fucking hilarious.
I want to rock
It's
that.
funny, but it's
Listen,
also
we
like
all
a-
hate him,
yeah.
but that shit was hilarious.
he couldn't have been
also,
more spot on.
I have a... Actually, I'm not going to say this on the podcast.
Okay.
Where are we at time-wise?
We're gonna forget. We're getting pretty close to an hour. I don't want you to. I'm gonna say this now. I want you to remember whatever it was that you.
Oh,
Just
put
were
it
gonna
put
say.
it in your notes. Put it in a note so we can fucking make sure.
Um,
Because we do this all the time. We'll be like, we'll talk about it off.
Do you guys have any? I'm reading some of these things. All of them are about feet. Honestly, man, none of them are funny.
You want?
Like,
Do you know
like,
any? I have a weird fact that I know. I wanted to. Do you have weird facts that I found this out? Do you know that the term "Saved by the Bell"? Okay, do you know the origin of this? This term "Saved by the Bell" because back in like the 1800s, 1900s, there was this plague going around. I think it was yellow fever. When it would fake kill people. It would make people like have attributes of a dead person. Their heart rate would drop really low. They didn't have technology to actually confirm or deny. So people would die, quote unquote, be pronounced dead. They would bury them, right? And then people would wake up alive after this fever. Their body had fought off the fever, and then they would like try to claw their way out. Well, then grave robbers would go, and then they would fucking try to dig up these coffins because they were trying to get gold necklaces or whatever, and they would find scratch marks on the inside of this. So people started putting two and two together, and then what they ended up doing was they put a hole in the ground, and they put a pipe, and they ran a wire through it, and then if you were rich, you could pay for this wire to be in your casket, and with a hole it'd run through. And so then, if you'd wake up in the middle of your casket, you would ring this bell, and that's Saved by the Bell. That's where you get the bell. But then somebody had to be there in case you woke up in the middle of the night. So then they would put people like midnight to fucking like 6 a.m. People would have that shift. That's where you get graveyard shift. People would sit overnight and wait to hear if they could hear bells, and if somebody was there, they would dig them up. Isn't that crazy?
You were so jazzed to tell
I
us
know,
that.
dude. It's one of the nerdiest things I know, but it's awesome to know.
It's interesting and it's amazing. You ever hear somebody be like, "We don't know. Like back in the day, they could have been as technologically advanced as we are now, but it's just like we don't know." No.
Those people are fucking...
No,
Yeah,
those people
they're
are nerds.
fucking
Are you
idiots.
fucking kidding me? You know how many steps there are to be like, we're going to run a pole through the ground, and then we're going to attach a bell, but then we're going to have to hire somebody to stay overnight. Just fucking press a little harder under their neck, see if they
Yeah.
have a fucking heart rate, you fucking retards.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's why people died when you were 35.
Yeah.
Also, how about we
he's
just
asleep.
how
Also,
about we
they
just
didn't.
wait a little bit?
Also, like the whole like, oh, people used to die, like the average lifespan was like 35. No, it wasn't. It was like yes, but it was just because like infant death was so high.
Right. It
Like,
balanced off balance.
it wasn't like people were dying of old age at like 40. It was just so many infants
Right.
were dying. It was like if you made it past 2, you'd live to like 70 or 80.
Well, also that might be a stretch, but also you have to take
not.
into consideration that back then, if you got an infection, you're
dead.
You're dead. Like basically, if you cut yourself by the river, you're fucked.
Don't be by the river.
You step on how else are you gonna wash your fucking clothes, Jeff?
be a part of
The
the
river.
proletariat, not the working class. Yuck.
Ew.
Also, I do think it'd be sick to just be able to be like, what'd you just say about my girlfriend? We're dueling.
That is
Break
very
out
sick.
your sword.
See, dude, I know Josh
you
wants
do
to
that.
fight.
Yeah, you do that
You
already.
die.
You've threatened to fight people at open mics.
No.
Yeah.
You already
You
live
did
that
do
way.
that. You did. Do
I'm
that.
like, what did you say?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Thank
Imagine
God.
having a sword in an open mic. Be like, what the fuck did you say, dude?
Shink.
Yeah.
Thank
Exactly.
God for your laundry list of mental illnesses, or you would be able to own a fucking gun.
No, I have guns.
Oh,
Yeah, Josh
no.
can own a gun.
What are you talking about? I'm a vet.
Are you
They issue.
mistake? Are you? Do you think we're in a country that gives a fuck? Like, you think him having mental illness is
I don't-
gonna keep them
For
from
the
having
record, I
a
just
gun?
have OCD.
And got
Yeah.
depression.
No.
So you flick the safety
Oh,
on
okay.
and off 20 times before you duel somebody.
Okay,
You'd lose every duel because they're like, draw, and you're like, click, 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 click.
No. I'll be like, if I don't do this 17 times, my mom will die.
Yeah. Do you have him like that? Do you have thoughts like that?
No, I have a different type of OCD. I don't have a cool type. I don't have the type where it's like touching things. I have like the
Yeah.
type where I fixate on thoughts that are weird. Like I'll have weird thoughts. In Denver, Colorado, kept having a thing. I don't know why I specified. I kept having this weird thought that I was gonna put my hand on a burner, right? Like I would turn on, like for no reason. It's like weird because I can like picture the thoughts. So it feels as if it's happening in my head, but it's not. And so I kept having this thing where I felt like I was gonna turn the burner on and then put my hand on the burner. And so what I did, that was my obsession. And so my compulsion, the thing that I would do to prevent that is I would put pans. I would put like 3 or 4 pans on each one of our burners at all times because I was like, oh, if there's a pan there, I can't just put my hand in the burner. So that's like a weird
You
thing.
just put it in boiling hot water.
Yeah, I just put it in boiling hot water instead.
You just put it on a nice
I
Here's
have
the
a-
thing.
skillet.
Here's the thing. I didn't think that was OCD. I thought I was like, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, this is just what I need to do. You know? And then once I got told it, they were like, no, this is great. And so I did exposure therapy, and now I don't do that.
Well, there's sliding scales of OCD, right? Because
for
I
sure.
was I've never been diagnosed. I count things like a lot. Like I count like, dude, if we're driving, I'm counting the lines. I have a set number that I like to count in. I have a number that I like to hit in a certain way, but I never do because there's an infinite amount of lines on the highway. It's a nightmare. And it doesn't make
42069.
I count in 42069, Jeff, while I wear my SpongeBob shirt. Shut the fuck up.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Jesus, dude.
I'm still hot because Josh
If you want to
earlier.
fuck him up, I'm with you. dude.
Josh earlier pissed me off. I'm still kind of pissed about it.
I have a weird thing where like if I see a lot of like Instagram videos of like gators and sharks and stuff, and anytime I see that, I picture my dog like swimming away from it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
I picture like I drop my dog in the ocean, which by the way, she would sink immediately.
She's just
Yeah,
dude, she's
she's
like
my
a
dog
weight.
is so bone dense. French bulldogs cannot swim. When we
can't
got
breathe.
my
They can
dog,
hardly fucking breathe. Yeah,
oh,
dude.
no, my dog's the most athletic dog you've ever seen.
Okay.
Swear to God.
I walked in, she was just doing chin-ups.
That's a crazy
She's jacked.
statement.
I swear to God, she's so fucking athletic. It's
Okay.
crazy.
I believe you.
But she's insanely bone dense. So like when we first got her, we took her in the pool and like, we were doing like our hand underneath her while she's swimming. And I like let go once and she just, and I was like, oh shit.
It's like when you drop your phone, you're like, no.
But like I worry, like I see like boating videos and like we took my dog on the boat once and I was so freaked out the whole time because it's like if she goes over this boat, she's gone.
You don't have a little doggy vest for her?
We do now.
Oh,
It
good.
has a shark fin on it. She's the coolest.
Yeah.
That's so cute, dude.
It's so funny.
Yeah,
like
it's
Jeff's
so
like,
cute.
oh, discharge, and then he's like, my dog is so cute.
Yeah, dude,
Cutesy
I'm
wootsy.
nuanced.
Yeah, nuanced. Good word.
Mm-hmm. Correctly.
we've
used
done-
it correctly.
You used it correctly. You pronounced it correctly, and I think that's a good place for us to end.
Please share the podcast with your friends. Please send them a message with the link. One of our clips. Send them a clip. See, hey, this is a little sample. You like fucking cum jokes? Here you go. Look at this podcast. Send them something like that.
What, you ever been to
Yeah.
Costco? You know those little paper cups that they put like pretzels in? Who doesn't love that?
Little
Do that
sample.
one. Little sample.
Little triple F
teaser.
sample.
Little teaser. Triple
Yeah,
F.
come.
I abuse those Costco samples. You're gonna have to get security. Be like, are you making more of these noodles? And she's like, sir, you've had 5. I'm like, fight me, bitch.
Fight me.
I still
Fight
don't know
me,
if I
Carol.
like them.
I'm still unsure.
We have upcoming dates. The 30th. Where are we at?
West Palm.
West Palm.
Triangle Club.
You can find that information on our Instagram page, Triple F Podcast on Instagram.
We'll also
Please
be in New
follow.
Orleans in September.
Yep, New Orleans in September.
If you're there, let us know. We also have stickers if we can send them to you.
Stickers,
If
yes.
you guys want them, just DM one of us, DM the Triple F Instagram, and we will get you one.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, good girls.
Bye. Thanks, good girls.